Enough of them? Is my computer working? Do you guys see prints going off? You know what that means? Buddy, the market should be printing on the opening bell. And I don't even got lows put in here on Realtick yet. Ha ha. Okay, you know what that means? There ain't no one there. And that means that, here, let's record the opening bell. Ah, da, da, da. I'm excited. Down 207 points on the Dow. NASDAQ 100. The opening bell on the comp down 59. S&P down 20. And this is everything that we said last week. Why we don't own anything except the put options, naturally, that go out a year. Anyway, here you go, people. Look at them burn. And not only that, you got a green bar right here on gold turd. That's the gap down, and this is how these moves work. Let the sellers come in. We've been open 1 minute. There it is. It's being recorded 1 day after Thanksgiving Day on a light holiday. There it is, rats. Some pre-market. Here's an option that closed at 670, and I said to set an alarm at 350. It came down and made a swing low of 315, and it popped like a popsicle. That's what they do. Don't be fooled. We're going to watch it. Keep watching it and see if it holds a low. Now, if you guys have limit orders out there, let's say you had a limit order out there, you popped it, you'd be selling it right now. But there it is. That's what the crooks will do. The crooks always try to take the big gap down, get in, and then get the pop. That is the motto. Ah, there it is there. Say there it is there. Okay? Same thing on Apple now. Keep watching that call. That's a damn good one at 350. Gold turd is doing what it's doing. CME made a low of, I don't even have a swing low in on some of this crap. I don't have a high and I don't have a low. Okay. Well, InstaQuote's working. Okay, I'm going to log off the Realtick and log back on. Here. Let's go to page. Yep, and they will. Remember, people, I designed a system that once these panic sellers and everybody gets out of the way at the bottom, we want to take advantage of them. Okay? Well, they will be because of light volume. That's the gap down, people. Here, let me record this. For the new people here, U.S. is going to try to build its big case about retail and restaurants and Google, Doogle, Woogle, Hoogle, Schmoogle, Loogle. And basically, what happens in these big gap downs now, they will hit that low. Goldman's already bounced $1, and this is what I was trying to do with you, your dad, and Rob Sampson on Friday. There, it did it immediately, and you'd be selling right into it. But do you see how they did it? That's what you were looking for on Wednesday. And it was a very rare event, like I said, that it didn't do it, but now you see it, right? Okay, and it's on this tape too, is it not? Damn. Now, we're only open 6 minutes, but this is why you were doing what you were doing on Wednesday and learning that, because you'd be selling off right now with the profit. Not just this one, it would be with Apple, it would be with Google, it would be with CME, it would be with any of the leaders, and you'd be selling though. You'd be selling out. You would have already sold out. Then your dad would be getting short up at the high. When you were selling along, he would get short, keep a penny stop. So let's say you were selling out, and then he would take over the short side and keep a penny stop at 50 cents. A penny, okay? And remember, you're brand new. Rome wasn't built in one day, but it sure is being built now. And, well, it is. And here's what Goldman always does. It bounces off of that low on the opening, and that's when you go in and you get that low in. It almost got down there. It was headed that way. So we're going to watch the hyperactivity. They did the same things in the calls. 350 he undercuts it. Look at how he bounced the calls. These are intraday trades, and I'm showing it on this tape. And I'm getting you prepared and Rob Sampson prepared that don't let a day like Wednesday on Goldman, just because it did what it did and we kept doing it. This is what you get, $2 off the bottom. That's what happens with these kinds of trades. Whether it's this one or Apple or any of the negative ratios on the open with the big gap down in the futures, and this is how it works. Say lie. This is what happens. They closed at 13.30. They got that 7.60. And then they went up $3. That's called fast SMF Pro Trader trading. And you'd be selling it. Is there great opportunity off the bottoms? Yes. It is. Remember, it's a holiday here for us. The Dubai deal is that, that the exuberance comes in. The exuberant is willing to take risk because they got their head, so their cost averaging in on the opening bell. That's what it means. Let me pause the tape. Ha 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 ha. Here is the opening calls, so that and this is just day one. We're not out here to try to be a hero, but there will be another move down next week. And this is how they bounce. And this is what these rat heads do. That's called buying the negative ratio. The market maker pops the negative and he takes it back. They closed at 21.50, buddy. That's almost a $10 cut down, and that's when they're bought. I got lower orders. Let everything set up and do what they want. We're not here to be a hero, but more importantly is on the opening pass, and we've only been open for 12 minutes. But that's what your people in Manhattan and the human rat-headed mind does. This is why I'm training you now. You're going to get your share of it. I guarantee it. But you're going to get your share of it in the leaderships. So we're going to let them put the low and the high in on the day, and then we're going to find out on Monday where that lower bid will be. As I said all last week, where you thought the options were, that they were going to come down considerably. Well, here's the proof. All of it would. They were stealing premium. They were shorting the market makers in the option pit. Go back to your tapes and listen to that wonderful thing. The other thing they're going to do in the first pass is, because there's no people here, so let's talk about volume on the tape. There isn't that many people here. It's a half a day. So the people that are here are going to try to take advantage of these lows because the rest of the sellers aren't here. And a lot of people aren't even up and out of bed. They decided that, so what? Let it be known. The tape. Goldman Sachs call bounces 315 to 531. They're out. And Goldman Sachs, these closed at 670. That's that 165 call. That 165 call, people, is at a lower level than it's ever been. It's never been that low. Not even in the last cycle when I was in Manhattan Beach. We were buying the damn thing in the sevens and selling it. That's what I'm talking about. That's why nobody's in them. What we had a little bit of leftover there that I just took people out. The put options paid some money. But here, once again, the gift about what we do here is that by getting out of the way and identifying it. It's not easy to identify what I identified. And I've been identifying it since September 23rd. And I identified the red October with short-term rallies in the middle, and that's the volatility. They come down, they come back up, they make another high, they put in a blow-off top. We're here to take advantage of it. We're here to buy dips on this contract here now. A lot of money to be made off the bottom of the S&P. Do not be fooled about just what's happening today. We get some of this shit out of the way early next week, and we get some of these contracts. If it goes below 1070, I'm shorting it again. That's what I did last time. I recorded it, made a lot of money. Went long the 1030. all the way up and sold off. Just it's like a yo-yo. It's revolving. Position management, revolving trading. But there's going to be good things in here. NASDAQ 100 has not closed below 1750 because it has not. When it does, you will see more selling. And it would be the prime candidate to spark a little Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Had a very shiny nose, but the nose only gets shiny at the wholesale bid, and we walk away with the dough. So, as I always say, this is the beginning, and it's your success. It truly, truly is, as it always will be. And there's nothing better than stealing the premium.